Hello everybody, this is Val with This Is How You Do It, and this is a coffee with me, first thing in the morning, and I am just getting ready for this day. If you haven't already, pause and get your cup. Now I'm going to put a primer on my face. Just a primer to go underneath my makeup to make sure that the foundation stays on all day. Put on a little eye cream since I have it here. It smells really good. What is this? It's something from probably Avon. I can't read it. The writing is so little. They make writing so little. Oh. See it. Eye makeup. Excuse me, the primer for that. The coffee went down a little quick. Well, I did have a topic for this morning, which I think I will get into. Do y'all know the saying in the Bible that familiarity breeds contempt? Now, when I first heard that, you know, Valerie ain't a big word kind of girl, but she knows some big words, and big words for us, the meaning for big words, they come kind of easy to me. And it said familiarity breeds contempt. And that simply means that the more a person is around you, they start to, I think contempt means like more like be jealous of you or despise you or dislike you. Contempt. I mean, we can look that up. Y'all Google that. Okay, now. And I won't say I've been around for a long time, but I've been noticing that. Now, even with family members and strangers. Now, when it comes to your family members, if you live out of town, and people, and you come to town, and people will pull out the welcome mat for you, child. They will pull out the welcome mat because they miss you, and they say, "Oh, I'll be glad if you come home and stay." and stuff like that. I mean, they have a barbecue. They call people from far and wide. They get a bottle, and then y'all sit around and drink and laugh and talk. But move back home and see how many barbecues they throw and invite you over. Or if you have a barbecue and invite them over, how long that's gonna last. They might do it in the very beginning, but the longer you're there, they take you for granted. And I found that with friends too, so-called friends. I don't know if you can really call them friends or associates, cause I don't think I've had a friend since I was in 8th grade, 8th, 9th grade, something like that. Showing you this palette, y'all. And I was thinking on that this morning. I was talking to Willie about that, and he said, yeah, he said that happens to him a lot. He was telling me about how his family had told him, because Willie was a truck driver, and he would come home maybe once a month for just the weekend. And he said every time I would come home, they'll like pull a ball out, you know. They'll be here when they know he coming to town. His folks will already be here. I mean, he can't even get in and get some sleep that night because they already here and want to see him. And since we've been opening up the Grand Villa and been inviting people over, they ain't been showing up. Free food, free liquor. Then we say, well, maybe it's free and people don't respect free no more. So we did that dollar thing. Well, you know, we started doing charging when we got the club, but we was free before then. And I was thinking, like, why is it people start treating you a little different once they get to know you? Well, I can't say they're getting to know you and then they figure like you're not a good person, because you haven't changed from the first time that they met you and when they were sticking up under you, and then they want to be around you all the time, and then all of a sudden they back off. And then I thought about this too, child. Some people are temporary, and you have to know who's temporary and who's there for the long haul too. Because I used to tell Willie, I said, that person is just here for a season. They're not here and going to be here for until we get to be old and grow old together. That's not that kind of person. That's not going to be that friend that 10, 15 years down the road, they still as close to you as they was when they just met you. That's not that kind of friend. They just here for the season. And when their time has passed, then they will move on. I think that's what it is too. But that's not the same as familiarity breeds contempt. That familiarity friend that breeds contempt, that person will put you down behind your back. They be all well, good, yes. But then they'll be the kind of person that try to pull you down behind your back. So it's just something. I just think about a lot of things sometimes, and I think about where the Bible comes in on some of the stuff I be thinking about. Because you can always go back and find it somewhere written in the scriptures. Because the Bible does tells us also there's nothing new under the sun. So you may be trying to do something and you be thinking like this a new thing, and then this thing been done before. Because you come to some of these clothes people wear and some of these sayings people have. They think they done came up with this thing. And this thing been done before, said before, and all of that. Well, I feel like I'm all over the place this morning. Which I probably am. This stuff I'm putting on my face, this is just what I'm feeling, y'all. That's all this is. And this is some elf liner. It's a little dry, so I'm kind of smudging it on. Don't want to pull on your face too much right there. That creates wrinkles. I just thought I'd mention that since I was doing it. Just like the person that says, don't do what I do, do what I say. Familiarity breeds contempt. People come around too much. At one time, we would have people over, and they would come inside the house. I ain't talking about the Grand Villa thing now. See, everything that I talk about don't usually be stuff that's happening in our life right now. It's just be stuff that I think on, y'all. And then some of it be stuff that happen in our life, but not combine it, and I add stuff to it to make a conversation more relatable to the conversation that I'm talking about. So it don't necessarily be something that has happened. But then what I'm finna say now is something that has happened. We used to have people, a few friends come over inside the house, and I would cook fish and stuff like that in a little deep fryer in the house, and then we would sit around and have a couple of drinks and sit around the dining room table and talk and laugh and stuff. And then one of the gentlemen said, we're going to come over here every, I guess it's Saturday, and do this. And didn't even ask us. You get what I'm saying? And they started coming over for a while. And then you know how people take your place for granted. Then they start scratching up the table and just being too comfortable. You know what I mean? And I don't mind people being comfortable, but then when you're too comfortable, you don't respect the people's property. You scratch up the table that's been waxed down before you got there and cleaned and everything. Then you start tearing little holes in the chairs. I mean, it's just stuff people do. They take it for granted. Familiarity breeds contempt. And you don't know if they doing that because they just ain't thinking, or are they really trying to mess your stuff up, you know? And then Willie had said they didn't ask him. They just came out and said, we're going to do this every weekend at your house. And he was like, I can't do this every weekend. I have to work. I got a job. I ain't gonna be going to work all woe out. I think it was like two or 2 times a week. Say, we just do this, doing this on spur of the moment. This ain't nothing we trying to do every weekend. Well, I don't know, y'all. That don't even look no different on me. When I do this stuff, trying to do all this contouring and stuff like that, I don't see the purpose. Not real. That's just being real. I mean, with this skin tone I got going on with me, it don't help me. Maybe I need to use my card and go to Sephora and let them do my makeup. I may do that one day. I don't know. You know, I got the VIP card. It's that, see that gold thing right, I mean that silver thing right there. That's a VIP card in there. And then I have another one over here somewhere. Here it is. I have another one in this box. A card in this box too. I haven't used them yet. One of them is to get my makeup done free. I haven't been. I don't know. I need to. Well, getting back to this conversation. Shoot, 16 minutes. Okay. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, or you have come across that. Drop me a line and tell me about it. Is it just me? Sometimes I wonder, do you run people away? I don't think I have a personality that actually draws people, and so does Willie. So I don't know. Look like they there for probably two years, and then they start to fade away. You still be friends with them. You still can call them, and they'll come over for, you know, you call them if you're doing something in the yard, they show up, stuff like that. You can call them for stuff like that. But for a party or hangout or something like that, don't look like they come for stuff like that. I don't know. We'll put some oil on my hands, y'all. There's some grapeseed oil right here. So it won't just waste on my table here. I'm going to send out some invitations. I'm going to extend the invitations to you guys. So you that are in the area, or you say, well, I'm just going to go down there. I'm not too far from Bear. Get me a hotel and go to the Grand Villa. So I'm going to send out an invitation probably Friday to my YouTube people too. Also, my extended family. That's y'all. And let y'all know where it is and the address and all of that good stuff for Willie's birthday and our anniversary. Now, remember, tickets in advance is $10 at the gate, $15, because we have to. You say, well, Val, why are you charging, child? I was hoping to sell some advance tickets so that can help us buy the liquor and stuff, but there'll be somebody around to run to the store if we don't have enough right then. You know, you have that person that make them runs. If you look at the crowd, because we already going to start out with some. But, you know, plenty, you know, it depends on what the crowd look like. And then you're outdoors, you don't have that thing where, oh, you can only hold 100 people. Well, outdoors, honey, the yard big as all outdoors, as they say. You can hold as many as you want. May have to bring you a chair to sit in for as one of them folding chairs. You know how the one you strap on your back when you're going to the park. I don't know what that mark is right there, y'all. Yes, I do, but I can get it off. That's what I mean. It's on there and look like it don't want to come off. Well, anyway, you will be getting your invitation tomorrow, and it's going to be, I guess, an event, or I'll just post it and it'll probably come to your mailbox or your message on. I'll just message it to you. So. Taking down my twist, y'all. What y'all think? Yeah, taking them down too. I'm gonna retwist them tonight, but I'm just taking them down right now. And I know this video long, and I feel like I haven't talked about a thing. And then I may have to just turn this off and redo it with this face already done, cause one nothing to that. And I'm wondering why I need to do some collabs with somebody. I don't know. I would like to, and it don't necessarily have to be about hair, makeup, or nothing like that. It can be like out the blue, honey. Let's do an experiment. Let's do something that challenges your creativity. Yeah, it could be something like that too. Now what? I don't know. Yeah, it's time for me to do some kind of collab. I don't know. Child. Yep. Don't know, child. Well, you say, Dad, what kind of collab you want to do? Well, you can do, I do my product, my mix for my hair, and you do your mix for your hair, and then we collab on the mixes. Or, do a collab on, like they do the $10 less makeup, or do your makeup in 5 minutes, you know. Who can do a challenge, yeah. Or it could be, I'm just throwing some ideas out there, and just ideas for even though people that want to just think of something, because there's a lot of new people be want to know what can I do on the channel. You can do like the $10 makeup, putting your makeup on without a mirror, putting your makeup on within 5 or 10 minutes. Like I said, doing your mixes, and then both of y'all do mixes, and then that's a collab. Or I know a lot of people do an outfit of the day, or the makeup, stuff like that. You can still do that, and then you can do hair makeup, hair videos like that, or what's in my bag, or what's in my refrigerator, what's in my freezer, what's in my closet, what's on the wall. I did want to do a video about, you see that doll in that corner right there? A lady that was over 100 years old made that doll, and she been dead for at least 7 or 8 years. That's how old that doll is. And then it's got a little bitty doll sitting on the lap. But that's the dolls, like when black people couldn't afford to buy dolls, they made dolls for their kids. I know it looked kind of strange sitting over there. And that mask behind me, over my head there, my son made that in class, like a paper mache class. And talented. And so I put that on the wall. That's when he was a little bitty boy. That boy 28 years old now. But he made that when he was in elementary school. Well, see. I know when I turn around in the back, I usually have these parts in the back, and then I'd be like, dog, that was there when I turned around. And I like to try to finish that before I get off camera. But then you can't see it until you turn around, right? And I'm using the camera as a mirror, so to speak. I know this is a long video, and I haven't really been talking about nothing, but I'm gonna leave this video just like it is, and let it go out like this. And I know it's not gonna have that many views in it, but who cares, really? Just my faithful ones that been here all the time. I know they will show up for a video like this. The ones that really like my conversation and like me, they'll be here. Faithful, faithful, faithful. Faithfulness, man, you can't put a price on faithfulness. You know that? You just can't. Can't do it. And family can disappoint you more than anybody in the world, because they family. Not that I've been disappointed by family. I'm just talking right now. That's why I say, when I be talking, that don't mean somebody that did something. It's like I'm taking a collaboration of all the things that has happened throughout my life, and I just think on things, and then some of those things be combined with other things, and then it look like it's a big thing, but it's not. It's just my mind thinking on a lot that happens throughout an adult life. Experiences. Let me turn around. I feel apart. Let me. And there's a lot of light on the situation, isn't it? And this is Val. But this is how you do it. I was going to grab some earrings and put them on, but y'all get it. And I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know. Should have put some gel on there and slick that down. I used to slick some baby hair down, honey. Y'all know, old school baby hair with the toothbrush. Yeah, your child used to be on it. On it. You hear me? Right now, I guess it's good enough. Yeah. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye-bye now.